Thank you very much for coming back. Yeah. Everything in life is about opportunity cost. I have no opportunity cost here because I get paid. You have opportunity cost. You could be in many places much more funnier than this. Okay? So thank you very much. The first thing I would like to say, I need to say it in order to help you understand my presentation. The first lecture, I heard that everything is about marketing. This is not true. Real life is about people and finance. Market is a consequence of finance and people. People means institutions. People means policy. Politics and politics mean people mean politics, agreement, law, culture. This is what we need to understand if we want to understand what is sustainability about. If we only focus on market, we will do a marvelous green painting of what we do. But we will not change the way we do things. So forget marketing. Think about people and many finance. The main problem of sustainability is finance. Sustainability is expensive. If it was cheaper than the things we do now, it would change normally. Okay? So, now I'm going to try to explain three key concepts. For me, the most important one is the first one. How we use what we have. The other two concepts are consequences of the first one. Right? Now, let's go for the first one. Resource usage. The first things we need to understand is what are natural resources. This is the best definition for me. We got it from nature and we use them. Okay? Both sides. We got it from nature and we use them. What for? Well, and this includes, of course, many aspects. Commercial, industrial use, aesthetic value, scientific interest, and cultural value. The use of natural resources is not just for producing goods. We use natural resources for everything. In fact, human beings are natural resource users. We are the only animal that doesn't adapt to nature. We adapt nature to our needs. And it's very important. Well, on Earth, sunlight, atmosphere, water, land, minerals, vegetation, wildlife, everything. So first idea, we use everything. Why? Because they have specific attributes that are valued, huh? or they are useful, or they have the potential to be useful. Okay? Nature is a human concept. What is nature without us? Remember the Bible, we put names to everything. So we create nature. What is landscape? Think about landscape. What is a landscape if nobody can see it? Where is the beauty of a landscape if nobody sees it? You see? Right, now, very important, always, resources are for satisfying needs and wants. Always. Needs and wants. It's not the same, eh? Needs, the concept of what is need? Who of you could define need?
It's something essential we cannot live without.
Really?
And want is something that we can live without, but we have a desire to have it.
Do you need TV?
Yeah?
Eh? Basic for you? Do you need a phone?
No.
Really?
I mean, this day and age, yeah, but no, technically.
Really? Could you live without a phone? Now, I was an Erasmus student in 1993. Where were you in 1993?
We were born.
Not
Okay.
Finland.
Internet didn't exist. I wrote letters. I remember waking every morning to the postman to see if I had letters. Could you do that? No?
If ever we will do that, then
Yeah? Sure.
Yes.
Sure, you could wait every day without checking your name. How many times a day you check your name?
Way too much.
Eh? Are you aware that internet produces as many CO2 as a country? Did you know that? The internet produces as many CO2 in a country. Okay? So, keywords, technology, time. We cannot wait. We are in the era of don't wait. I want it and I want it now. Accessibility, application, perception, and very important, conflicts relate to culture. So this is the phenomenon when we use something to produce something for selling it. Well, now natural resource economics is the application of economics to manage resources. Because economics, all of you are doing degrees with related to economics, no? Eh? Yes? No? Economics?
Yes.
Yes.
What is economics? Who can define economics?
Maybe it's not an ability, it's a discipline that tells us how to properly allocate resources. It's about allocation, in other words.
Economics is about allocating resources. So you are studying sustainability. You are already studying sustainability. But allocating, he forgot the second part of the definition. Allocating resources for satisfying
The needs.
unlimited needs with limited resources. Okay? So you are studying sustainability. But you forgot the part of limited resources. This is why introducing this part in your knowledge is very important. Remember the joke about the elephant. Hey, you remember the joke about the elephant? Eh? Okay. The key word here is efficiency. Have you heard you must be effective and efficient? Did you hear that? You must be efficient. What is efficiency? How can we define efficiency? Again.
It's ability to reach maximum output with minimal resources. With
Yeah.
minimal inputs.
The key idea is how we define it. Are we considering market or not? Are we considering short or long term or both? Are we speaking about us or are we speaking about our children? Yes? Are we speaking locally or globally? If we take into account one point or other, the definition of efficiency changes. Okay? Choices, as I told you, economics is about choosing. When you choose, you decide. You decide to maintain the status quo, to change the status quo, or doing nothing. Doing nothing is also a choice. And doing nothing is also a choice. Evaluation, when we evaluate a policy, must include cost, benefits, and who take advantage of benefits and who pay. Always. When you analyze a process, when you analyze a business, it doesn't matter which process, which business. The first question always is who pays the party. Always. If you understand who pays the party, you will understand the process. So, all these concepts move. When you analyze a business, when you analyze a process, when you analyze a business, the first question always is who pays the party. Always. If you understand who pays the party, you will understand the process. So, all these concepts move. natural resource economics in natural resource management, which is the management of natural resources such as land, water, soil, plant, animals, with a focus on how management affects quality of life for both our future generations. So we must speak about natural resource management. I'm sure in your degree you have financial management, marketing management, but you also need to have natural resource management. Now, well, and these are the differences between both concepts. The key words are scarcity, opportunity cost, and economic rationality. But these are the three key concepts of all these parts of my presentation. This is the reasons, these are the reasons to study natural resource economics and management. And you need to study natural resource economics. Now, which are the natural resources we have? These are all resources we have in nature. Okay? Which of them do we use? Now, our civilization, our culture, our way of life is based on the use of which resources?
Non-renewable. Non-renewable.
Many. This is why I start the presentation speaking about that the key is not market. The key is people and finance. Okay? Well, the first group is flow resources, sunshine, weather, waves, ecosystem, landscape. These are resources. Do we use them? Huh?
We started using them.
We are using them?
We started to use them slowly.
Very little. Huh? Very little. Okay? Then we have flow resources. This is the present revolution. We are here now. We are moving to this. We need to change our way of producing goods. And we are moving to this. The problem, what is the problem here?
Stability.
Stability?
Quality.
Okay, yeah.
Storage is one.
Sorry. I'm missing the key word.
Coast.
Everything is about cost. Now they are more, well, now it's changing, okay? In this small part of the world, we are realizing how expensive electricity can be. Why? Because we have a war just in the front door of our very comfortable house. But 1 year ago, we didn't care about that. Do you remember when the gas was cheap? Huh? So everything about cost. Now we are hearing new word about moving to this. But it's because of cost. It's not because nitrogen. Huh? It's not about market. Okay, now, second fan resources. These are another source of resources. We use them. Sorry. Here the key concept is the speed of creation. Right? The best example is fish. Right? If we use fisheries quicker than they reproduce, we finish with fish. So here the key aspect is speed. And these are the key resources where our civilization is made. Mainly use this. So this is my only task. This is my only task for you. A list of 10 examples different than the one you have in the presentation. Okay? This is my only task. Think about it. I want it on Friday, okay? My only task. So, any questions?
Could you return the slides a little
Yeah. Wake up. Wake up.
So basically just each team write it on a paper and find
No, do it by every one of you must give
Oh, it's
me.
individual. Okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
I believe in this one.
Thank you.
I don't like group tasks. Okay? Any question about this first part of the presentation, please? Now, the issues you need to understand in order to change the way we produce are, regarding resources, are quantity and quality. Public versus private management question. Trend of the problem. The problem of the gas here in Europe is going to be persistent, chronic, or cyclical. What do you think? Is peace knocking at the door, so prices will go down, and we will come back to the same way of doing things? Huh? Declining well. Huh? Irreversibility, very important. When we make business, when we produce a car, is the product able to come back to the origin or not? So the question is electric car or public transport? Which is the answer to future mobility? Electric car or public transport? Really?
Yes, because from the batteries from the electric cars are going to be irreversibly dissolved.
So, but what do you listen to politicians and market and do you listen? Do you hear public transport or electric cars? Okay. Geography scope. Whose problem and who decides? The ethic part of this topic is huge. At the beginning of the day, Barbara put a photograph about perfect and imperfect food. Remember? Do you remember Plato and Aristotle? When you were at high school, Plato is the world of ideas, perfection. Aristotle is the world of reality, diversity. We have been educated in the Platonist way of thinking. And we love things like perfect love, perfect life, happiness. This is Plato. Aristotle is reality. So ethics is about reality. Okay? I only have questions, I'm sorry. I only have questions, I have no answer. Very important answer, property rights. Who is the owner of nature? Who is the owner of water? We don't realize, Europe is marvelous. We open the sea and we have water. I remember I went to Iran 5 years ago. The Iran was okay? But my work was in the rural Iran. A small village inland. I remember the feeling when I opened the sea and the water was brown. And I have to clean my feet with a brown water. Who owns the water in the world? Huh? Think about it. Time. Okay. There's nothing. Now, did you understand the concept of resource? Any question? Is the most important part of this presentation, okay? The most important part. Now, zero carbon is a consequence of this. If you understand resources, it's very easy to understand zero carbon concept. Okay? And you have a lot of information. Activities that reduce impact, as I told you before, activities that reduce impact are more expensive. Always. They are more expensive. So, this is why the reason for this is that we focus on short-term activities. Right? So, with this, do you see the diagram? Do you see the figure? Can you see the figure? Yeah. Wait a minute. I will show you.
You want to copy?
Yeah, I understand. Now, do you see?
Yes.
Yeah, better?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, everybody see it?
Yes.
So, we have two concepts, technosphere and ecosphere. Technosphere is the factory, your business, your village, right? ecosphere is everything, the universe. If you think in technosphere terms, what happens? If you only think in your factory, in your house, what happened outside is not important. You don't care where water comes from, and you don't care where water goes. Okay? So technosphere is a very dangerous concept, and we are educated in technosphere. Okay? The interesting concept is ecosphere. When you consider your factory, your business, your house as a part of a whole. Okay? So we have, remember, limited resources. Always, resources are limited. Will you leave rubbish in your bed? Really? Will you leave rubbish in your bed? Or you throw it outside? So start thinking about the world as your bed. If you think about the world as your bed, the waste becomes part of your bed. And then immediately the idea of reducing this waste appears. If you don't think the world as your bed, you don't care about what happens outside. So, zero, the zero carbon concept is about this. In the presentation is explained with much more detail, but I prefer you understand the concept. Okay? Any question about this? Sure? Okay. The consequence of the zero carbon concept is this. Zero carbon concept happens when we have zero material, zero energy, and zero waste. Without the three parts of the process, we don't get zero carbon. And sustainability is about zero carbon. And it's a consequence of how we use resources. Okay? I went and yeah, I'm out of time.
We are beyond this.
Yeah. So, yeah, as I told you, you have a lot of information. Okay? And the last part of my presentation is about zero waste emissions. But as I told you, the consequence of the zero carbon concept is a consequence of the resource management. Okay? And the zero waste will happen if we consider your business as a part of the ecosphere. Okay? Questions? Let's go for lunch.